this is a response to some of my critics. I know that some of you all already have a preset bias against me anyway, so none of what I say is going to change how you feel toward me, or it might even, in your mind, confirm what you already think about me. However, for those who have an open mind and are willing to listen, for example, I could tell you this is one of the criticisms I got today when I was talking about on Soda Head, how I am thinking about getting a dog. Well, my mom was going to give me a dog for a graduation gift, and this is one of the criticisms I got. Of course, I blocked this person because this person, unfortunately, is who she is, and let me just say that this person, you can pretty much call her your own names if you want, because I do have some names for her, but I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. And my sister, of course, is smiling, because I think she knows what I mean on this. And I'm trying to find it, because, oh, here we go. She said, not my sister, by the way, this person, she said, you're 23 and your mom gave you permission to get a dog for your own home. So I say to her, let's see, I have CP and other issues, am on SSI benefits, can't drive, am single, etc. So I'm stuck living with my mom. So she says, no one is ever stuck in their situation. They chose to be in their situation. Your mom's house is comfortable, so you stay. There is nothing wrong with wanting to live at home. But if you want to be in charge of another life, then it shouldn't be your mother's decision. You should be confident enough in your abilities and responsibility to know you could take care of a pet yourself. Well, first of all, part of the reason I put the poll on Soda Head is because I had already, we had already researched the choices. Secondly, I wanted to see what other people were thinking. Thirdly, I had originally wanted a toy bulldog, but my mom said, like, okay, let's get one of the mixes, and this and this and this. And if my mom's buying the dog for me, she kind of has to say. And by the way, this person is a single agnostic liberal. So that might say something about her and why she can't get any dates. Because if she treats people like that, then it's no wonder that a lot of people are going to go, wow, really? And I'm saying this as a person who some people would think that I'm a jerk for what I said. But I'm sorry, if you're going to treat people with cerebral palsy or other disabilities who really have no choice in their situation and would like for things to be better the way that this person treated me, and by the way, I'm not going to mention her name. If you want to look at the poll and find what her name is on Soda Head, you can do so. And believe me, I'm being generous by not naming her, because her profile is pretty public, and she gives enough information about herself that if you wanted to look up who she is, and I already said that she is an agnostic liberal who's single, pretty much get an idea. And again, you pretty much get an idea why she's single, because of the way she treats people. And so some of my critics are obviously like her, and they think that, oh, it is funny too, because she says looking for discovering opinions, hypocritical, and it would be hilarious if it weren't just sad. And people think that I just sit by and take this stuff. Well, I don't. And people say, oh, well, you're just too sensitive. You have too much of a thin skin. Well, you know what? That's part of, okay, I verbally abused you. I'm not willing to admit it, so I'm going to turn it around and blame it on you. And verbal abuse is so, unfortunately, permeating in our culture, and I'll admit that I've engaged in it. Perhaps I've even engaged in it in this video, admittedly. Then again, maybe I've just stated fact. So, I mean, there's a difference, too. You gotta recognize the difference. But my point is, when my critics are just being, unfortunately, who they're being, I'm not just gonna sit by and take it. I'm not gonna be like, oh, yeah, you guys are right, or, oh, I don't care, I'm not gonna respond. I'm gonna be like, you know what? I'm not gonna be treated that way. If you want to go ahead and treat other people that way, that's your problem, and you're not going to treat me that way, because I'm not going to tolerate it. And that's that, and, well, there you go. And if you like what I have to say, you like what I have to say. If you don't, you don't. And take it or leave it, because that's what I have to say.